That is the TheShnizNite.
Christmas is that amazing time of year when you just feel so happy and warm. Guys, I go hard for Christmas, alright? I always make sure the decorations look great and my friends get everything they wanted. I think my favorite thing about decorating for Christmas is setting up the Christmas tree and putting all the ornaments on. I've got some pretty freaking cool ornaments here. You know, I got the SpongeBob, I got Spider-Man, got my boy Thomas over here, but oddly enough, out of all the characters to get expensive Hallmark Christmas ornaments, you know who never got one? Sonic. Yeah, shockingly, Hallmark never made a Sonic Christmas ornament, which is weird because I see lots of video game related ornaments. There's this cool Pac-Man one that I got a couple years ago, and looks like Mario is getting one nowadays, so what's up? Well, even though Hallmark has never made one, way back in the 90s a company called Enesco made their very own Sonic Christmas ornament, and it has become very rare and highly collectible. This is actually the only official Sonic Christmas ornament ever made. I still have to decorate this tree, but I think this little blue friend should be the first ornament I put up. What do you think? Well, what I think is it's been 4 months since my last video, so everyone sit back, drink your eggnog or hot cocoa, and enjoy this product review of the Enesco Sonic the Hedgehog Christmas ornament. Okay, so right off the bat, I think it's really cool this came with the original box. A lot of people keep the boxes for ornaments because not only does it keep them safe, but sometimes ornaments go on to be very valuable in the future. Sonic here is no exception. Yeah, the box does see a bit of wear and tear, the actual printing and design of it screams Christmas, and that is fine by me. The red background with snowflakes at the top and green holiday designs works very well to attract buyers. Well, back in 1995 anyways. Yes, this ornament actually comes all the way back from 1995. Fun in hand. Oh. 1995 was right around the time the Genesis was going out and the Saturn was coming in. We'll talk more about that in a sec, but the box is very interesting because do you notice something a little strange on here? Yeah, I did. The actual Sonic the Hedgehog logo is nowhere to be seen. Instead, we get a nice big Sega logo. This is truly a relic of a lost time. Back then, Sonic was Sega. Nowadays, Sega is Sonic, if that makes any sense. Basically, what I'm saying is, I guess you don't really need Sonic's logo anywhere because the Sega logo spoke for itself. I just find that a very neat addition. Anyway, in the center of the box is a great big picture of the ornament inside. We see Sonic with a bag of presents running on top of a Sega Game Gear. There is a unique but strange novelty to this. It's almost as if the product was also trying to tell you to buy a Game Gear while you're out shopping. Nowadays this shouts irony, but I find it a cute novelty regardless. With the packaging out of the way, let's finally get into talking about the item. Alright, with Sonic removed from his plastic prison, we finally get to see the ornament, and it's actually much smaller than I imagined it would be. That's not to say it's tiny, however, it's a pretty decent size for a Christmas ornament. What's cool is Sonic actually comes packaged with a green hanger so the ornament can be hung on the tree, which is a nice addition. Alright, first let's talk about Sonic himself. I have to say, this is a very different sculpt for Sonic. What's worth noting here is Sonic doesn't have the whole, mohawk single spike thing going on here. He has a full head of spikes, which still aren't that accurate, but it's cool that the designers noticed the mohawk design wasn't actually a valid design. It's good and bad, because personally I loved his whole mohawk design, but it's good that the one official Sonic ornament stays this on model. He does have a very big nose that kind of sticks out a bit, but I think that's just how classic Sonic was drawn back then. The detail I find weird, however, is that Sonic's eyes have a black outline on them. I think this was done to sort of translate the cartoonish design into a physical design, but it kinda looks like he's wearing mascara and it's a little funky. But Christmas ornaments are usually good quality, and this surprisingly is very good quality. The plastic isn't cheap or hollow, and the string on the bag that Sonic is holding is actual string. That's a fantastic touch of detail. And speaking of detail, the paint on this is really great. Like, yeah, there's some hiccups here and there, but this honestly looks better than a lot of mainline Sonic figures, and yeah, I did just say that, looking at you, Jazzwares Battle Sonic. So the Sonic portion looks great, but let's move on to the Game Gear. Honestly, this is what I found so interesting about the ornament. Remember what I said about how 1995 was when the Saturn was coming around? I just find it like really weird that the ornament designers decided to have Sonic on a Game Gear rather than on the new system Sega was trying to push. Did consumers have that little faith in the Saturn even back then? Well, I'm not sure, but to be honest, I don't know really how popular Game Gears were in 1995, but I can tell you this much, I've got one. Yeah, I actually got this for Christmas last year, and it's honestly a lot of fun to play. But I was really interested in this aspect of the ornament because in this sense it's kind of like they were making a miniature model, and I wanted to see how accurate they could be. And I can safely say, this looks amazing. Almost every detail is accounted for on this tiny Game Gear. The holes on the speaker, the little colorful designs near the screen, the start button, and the little design near the buttons, everything's here and accounted for. On the Game Gear is an image of Sonic himself running through the snow with his bag of Christmas presents. I guess just a nicely drawn rendition of the ornament itself, which is a very cute feature. From that image alone, I'm getting intense flashbacks to Sonic's Christmas Blast, but that didn't even come out until like 96 or 97, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember, honestly. But there you have it, everyone. That was a rundown of the Enesco Sonic the Hedgehog Christmas ornament. There we go. Welcome to the collection, oh spiky and small. Thank you for the gift of Game Gears this holiday season. And to all my viewers, thank you for sticking around in my absence. I've really wanted to put out more videos, I've just been so busy. But the holidays are something I can't overlook, and as far as I'm aware, there's only one other video review of this up online. I wanted to change that, and I felt I kind of owed you all a video after so long. You know, it may not be December just yet, but where I live, it's snowing, and therefore it is Christmas. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for your patience waiting for it. I wish you and your loved ones a happy holiday, whatever it is you celebrate, and I'll certainly try and keep producing more frequently. Take care, everyone. Happy holidays. Hiya, it's me, the Sega Collector. In my absence from this channel, I've actually launched my own website and YouTube channel with all my cartoons and shows I've been working on. Do you like cartoons about edgy teenagers trying to take over the world? Or about a bubbly, happy-go-lucky idiot who lives in hell? Do you like stories about little boats? Well, if any of this tickles your fancy, you should head over to Gridlock Studios, where my friends and I upload a lot more often. You don't need to at all, I'm just throwing this out there if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing. And if you want to do that but only care about hedgehogs, then I'd highly recommend you follow me on Twitter, where I am far more active. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you again soon.